I'm Dylan Hughes, Formula Drift Pro driver, and me and my dad have had a dream for over a decade of going 200 miles an hour on the Bonneville Salt Flats on a motorcycle. Follow along, this is Permatex FlatOut 200. What a wild couple of weeks we've had. So going back to Lake Erie, we actually came out to the event a little bit early as we were driving from New Jersey across. We stopped by Permatex's headquarters in Solon, Ohio. We ended up going there, going to do a factory tour, went and saw how all their different products are made and saw the assembly lines, which was actually really, really cool to me. Very interesting and very streamlined process that they have, which is really cool. Hey, this is awesome. They got Mr. Mr. Roboto over there. He's just ripping along, packaging. They're doing 40 bottles a minute right now, and they're all coming out of that hopper right there. They'll drain one of those. Ultra gray, brother. That's the stuff we got all over our car right there.
This is like going to Krispy Kreme and getting a donut off the donut line.
Well, so we got the whole scoop on how, the breakaway forces and what was the other one?
Breakaway force and then the prevail force.
Prevail force, that's what I was thinking of. So it looked like he had a very nice, even application on his bolts, and I was just curious how the literal professional who makes this stuff applies it. So I'm just gonna see exactly how he does it.
So when you go to apply thread locker, you wanna go to about the fifth or sixth thread in. So it doesn't have to be scientifically accurate or anything like that, but you don't wanna definitely be at the tip. You wanna be a little bit further in. And you want to apply just a dab. So now then the key is you don't want to spin this too fast and squeeze out all of the thread locking material. You need that thread locker material to be in the voids itself. So as you can see, I'm going to make sure that the material is getting inside the thread. So I don't want it to squeeze out. I'm not going too fast. And then you do 1/4 back turn, and there you go.
Also, we ended up doing a bunch of rides in my competition car in the parking lot. A bunch of employees for rides, put a bunch of smiles on faces, and it was a really great vibe all around.
Oh, that was awesome. Woo. I don't know how you get that much control. That's insane.
So that was first, that was before the event. Then we cruised back over to Lake Erie, Pennsylvania, went out there, ran a brand new track for the Formula Drift circuit. Nobody in Formula Drift has driven there before. The sanctioning body hasn't been there before. Went out there, we had our highest qualifying position of the year at that point, and we made it almost to the top 4, so into the top 8 in Formula D, which was our best finish of the season as well at that point. Massive momentum moving forward, and now time has just been flying by. We're after Seattle now. We ended up getting a podium with the Permatex livery on the competition car, which feels unbelievable. My first podium in Pro and FD, which is like a massive milestone and a huge confidence booster for us moving forwards. Back in Southern California, we are working on the Permatex FlatOut 200 bike. So this, we're gonna go run at the Bonneville Salt Flats immediately after St. Louis, which is gonna be next week. We got a lot going on, guys, so stay tuned, and can't wait to get this thing going. This bike is coming together and it looks sick. We're looking at these handlebars right now. So what we ended up doing is we actually just like flipped these over. They did sit like way up here. So we rolled them back, flipped them over, and now what I'm gonna end up doing is we're gonna have to shorten the levers quite a bit, and I bet we're gonna even end up having to shorten the bars like at least 2 inches on each side. But the cool part about that is that's able to get us way lower, which is pretty sick. This tank, man, this tank is really making me nervous because I feel like I need to go lower because this windscreen is only gonna be like right here, which means my helmet's gonna be sticking way up. So I would love to get this down, so I went around the corner to Burn Stainless and got some stainless steel here, and now we're gonna extend this exhaust tip straight out the back of this thing, or out the side. So we can still keep our aerodynamics, but we don't obviously want to just like run the exhaust open inside the fairing. It'll burn that thing up. So this is just gonna be a nice clean way to get the exhaust out of the engine. Got it burnt out. Pretty thin material this stuff is, so it's a little bit tricky because this piece is much thicker, and when you have two pieces that are different thicknesses, it makes it a little bit tough to weld, but you just kind of got to know coming into it, but it looks pretty good. Hey, how we doing?
Yeah, look at that.
It is bike week, yeah.
Anybody want to see the inside of a $1,000 fuel tank?
Yeah, there she blows. Oh. 200 Club, feeling pretty good about it, not gonna lie. Just getting the Kent touch over here today.
Yeah, fine-tune the stuff a little bit.
A little shaving.
You got it real close. I mean, you did a wonderful job of getting it this close and stuff. So, good on you there.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I got a pretty good idea what's going on here after debating back and forth. 3 different variations. We got something.